everybody, and welcome to Naughty or Nice with Miss Cassie. Tonight, my very special guest is Justin Sayne Leather and Nikki Nefarious. I'm so glad you both were able to make it to the show tonight. Miss Fiona X is going to be rescheduled at some time in the future. She had a family emergency that came up. So we're glad that you're able to fill in, and I understand there is some exciting stuff happening in your life right now. Making wonderful toys. I know you've been bouncing around in events all over LA. We just taught a great rope class.
That was amazing.
Oh yeah, I had so much fun.
Yeah, if you guys missed it, I mean, we made history. We really did. That really was never done before.
Yes.
Can we tell everyone about it?
Oh, let's tell them about it, because I'm proud of it. I have been looking for somebody a long time that has wanted to do East versus West with me.
Same here. It just clicked perfectly. It was amazing. So what we did was we literally just split up a class, and it was a multi-discipline bondage class. So we would do basic cuffs, and she would do the Eastern Shibari way, and I would do the Western American decorative way, and it was amazing because everyone in class got to really understand the difference and like why you tie things a different way depending on the ropes and stuff. It was amazing. It was so
and
much
the
fun.
actual education and knowing what your ropes are. You know, and I'm so glad that you brought up the thing about the core and the rope, because I keep telling them not to buy that.
Yeah.
You know, but it's interesting because that's an education in all of its own, and sometimes it's just learning to tie with a bunch of stuff to realize.
Oh yeah.
You know that.
Not everything is good for bondage. Just because it's a rope or string does not mean you are safe tying up a person with it. So.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, you can tie anybody in just about anything. I know people that were doing barbed wire suspension.
Yes.
There's a trick to it.
Then sure there is.
There is. Well, you know, and well, it can be done two ways. It just depends on how heavy your bottom is and what they're into.
Exactly. Yeah. Pain tolerance, it's a thing people. But yeah, it was such an amazing class, and I think everyone was really totally stoked about it because for the most part, they were just used to seeing photos, but it's different when you're actually like feeling the ropes and stuff for the first time.
Yeah, and I was so pleased that so many people wanted to participate.
Yeah.
You know, because I wasn't so sure, because usually when people don't bring their rope with them and everything, they're just sitting there and they're going to watch. I mean, I've had people come to my rope classes. One gentleman in particular, I think he just sat, and three of them, just to watch.
Wow.
He says, I'm just so not sure about this. May I just sit and watch? I'm like, yeah, sure, you know,
cool too.
whatever.
Yeah.
And for the first time the other night, he decided that he wanted me to tie him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally.
Right. That's cool. Awesome.
What, are you feeling left out, Justin?
Not yet.
Not yet? Not yet. Well, we stuck you in the middle, so,
Yeah,
you know.
Justin sandwich.
Jesus Christ.
How often does that happen?
I didn't bring any mustard.
Hey, it's all good.
Oh, that's
The
all right.
only snack you brought.
It's all right.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I tried to find some Scooby snacks. They were out.
You know, they actually have graham crackers, Scooby snacks now.
Yes,
I had a very nice young lady send me a whole box of stuff in the mail when I quit smoking.
That's adorable.
And I got a whole big box of individually
That is really adorable.
anti-smokable.
So how long has it been since you quit?
Oh, I'm trying to quit. About 3 weeks. Trying to forget, you know. It's been about 3 weeks.
It's not easy, but you can do it. You can do it. The first 3 days is the hardest.
That's
You've
the rumor.
made it the 3 days.
Yes.
I mean, the 3 weeks.
I was pissed off.
Yeah.
I was over it.
Yeah.
There wasn't any of that.
Mm.
Yeah, I was over it. I actually got up and sent a couple texts the next morning. I'm like, I'm done with this shit.
No, I understand that. One time when I quit smoking, I don't know what happened. I had a migraine for 3 days, couldn't smoke. By the time I came to, for whatever reason, the desire to smoke had completely left me, and I walked away from it.
Wow.
For 16 years.
Oh my gosh.
And then you smoked again?
Yeah.
You know, I can totally relate with that because
Well, I was living in a bad situation. Things were not
blah, blah,
going
blah, blah,
right,
blah. You like to smoke.
That's
That's
exactly
just the
right.
thing. You like
That's
to
how
smoke.
it happens. You know, like that kind of stress.
No, actually, the coping, I was running out of things to cope with, and it
Sure.
finally came down. That was the last thing, and I'm going, well, you know, I can do something really desperate here, or, you know, I can smoke tobacco for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's such an easy
You can't
fallback.
drink and drive, all right?
No,
Right,
can't.
right. You can sure as hell
I
get a
mean,
pack
it
of
is
smokes.
wrong. You can smoke and
You
drive.
sure can.
24/7 Sunday, you can get cigarettes every
Not my
day.
preferred place to smoke because I don't like it happening in my car. But you have met LA drivers, have you
Oh,
not?
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not gonna win as a smoker in LA.
No.
You're just
very
not
different.
gonna win. You are not gonna win.
Well, I
And
mean, cigarettes are gross. So
no, cigarettes are a wonderful thing. They are. They taste good. They feel
they
good.
make you smell gross.
No, they make non-smokers think that you smell gross. Every smoker on earth thinks that smokers smell fine.
Because no.
Yeah,
That's
no.
because they have
It depends on what stage of smoking you're in.
Yeah.
You know, the truth of the matter is, it's not a question of any of that. It's a question of some things we like, some things we don't like. Alcohol stinks. Jogging. When you're done jogging, trust me, you stink. You stink like a freaking toe.
Wow.
You stink way worse than a
Some
damn
of us
cigarette.
do.
No, everybody.
I don't.
Yes, you
I
do.
do not.
Every
I've
person
had
on
people
earth.
that
You're not jogging.
desire
You're not.
me
You're not.
after a run.
I will-
Shortly after
I
a
will
run,
jog
sit
to
around
the
for 20
place.
minutes and see if it's the same.
I
You come
promise.
jogging your sweet ass in here all
will.
sweaty. I hear you. That is wonderful. That's hot. 20 minutes later, not so much. Not so much.
We'll see.
Yeah, trust me. Trust me. Regardless, my point is, cigarettes are unhealthy, and so is gas station sushi. But I see people eating it all the damn time. Regardless, smoking tastes good. It's fun. It's a good thing.
No.
But you're not gonna
it
win
doesn't
in LA
taste
being a
good.
smoker. You won't win. It's just you may as well put it away. And like I was saying a while ago, my bottom line was I found myself going to smoke
Mm-hmm.
when I was leaving something I had looked forward to and wanted to be doing.
Yeah, like that was such a pussy ass move. I'm sorry, can I say
That's
Yeah,
that?
you can say pussy.
Okay.
ass.
Yeah, we just can't show nudity.
Okay.
We
But
can't
we
show
can
the pussy,
s- we can
and we can't show the
say-
ass,
Okay, all right.
and we can't show the move to the pussy and the ass, but we can say pussy ass move.
Okay, well that was a
You know,
pussy ass
especially
move.
if it's
What to
educational.
quit smoking because I
No, to leave what you were looking for to do because I had to smoke a cigarette.
wasn't
So,
doing anything. I mean, I was just sitting around watching. You were there.
I know.
It's just
I know.
you were busy. I was in the way. So I mean, as far as that goes,
As it
But
happens.
But as I'm sitting out there, I'm like, I'm sitting in a fucking hallway next to a bunch of trash and an elevator. I could be smoking in my house, but there's stuff going on in there, and I made that happen, and instead of participating, I'm sitting out here.
So how long did you smoke altogether?
Oh man, I started when I was 14, but I quit all the time.
You quit all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Have
really.
you quit for any length of time?
Oh yeah. Actually, I'm quit longer than I smoked. I mean, I've smoked for a couple of years now, maybe that long. I may not have another smoke for 3 or 4 years now, but I mean, that'll come. That'll come one of those days. No, really, I like to smoke. I like, and not like a Marlboro Red. I like a Newport 100, not a short one. Not a cool.
I'm not.
Not
I can understand if it was Nat Sherman's or something that was delicious.
A Newport is delicious.
No, girl. Dude, we've got a different definition of what that was.
It's all minty and it tastes good, and you're like,
No.
That being said, it's not something that I'm like, well, I can't do without that.
I used to smoke. I used to smoke cloves, right?
Oh, those are so
And here's
stinky.
the
And they
reason
taste
why.
like shit.
The only reason why I did is because years and years and years ago, we were actually talking about this. I worked in corporate America in the South, and so we would get a smoke break. But it's like if you weren't a smoker, it was really frowned upon if you actually took the break. I'm not even lying. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this.
So you risked yourself for a 15-minute break?
I am going to. I like the smell
Cloves are
and the taste.
expensive.
I love cloves. They smell good. They taste good, and
Yeah,
they take
I use-
forever to burn.
They do. But God, they decongest your lungs faster than anything.
I don't know, man. I
smoking
love
one
them.
smoke break?
I love them.
Oh,
Did you
my
smoke them after
goodness.
smoke break?
Yeah, I did.
So you took the smoking out of...
I loved them. It was bad. I had to stop.
I totally rest my case. You know exactly what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
but it doesn't taste like fucking cigarettes. It tastes like cloves. Cloves taste awesome.
Well, we're talking, cheeseburger, chicken sandwich. It's all
true.
it's all something to shove in your
Yeah.
mouth and make yourself happy.
Well, that's true too.
Right.
Yeah.
On the fly, even. You know?
Yeah.
Well,
But
yeah,
I
I could tell you if I could find those ginseng cigarettes I used to get from England,
What?
I would totally be
Ginseng?
smoking.
That'd be phenomenal.
They
That'd be
taste
phenomenal. It'd be like,
delicious.
zing!
You actually
Right.
feel good because ginseng's actually good
Yeah.
for you.
That'd be blowing in people's face up like this secondhand smoke
They
is really
smell
good for you.
awesome.
It's phenomenal.
The
that
secondhand
sounds-
You'd be
smoke
so
smells
happy.
awesome.
Oh man.
And they're
Ooh.
non-addictive. There's no nicotine.
That's why you don't have any. If they were addictive, you'd have a whole pack right now.
You can't find them anymore.
Oh, okay.
I have not been able to buy them since the 80s, actually.
Damn.
Man,
Okay.
I know,
ginseng
did-
cigarettes.
Did they still have them in the 90s?
Let's Google that shit,
Yeah.
man. I want one.
You guys, Google that shit.
Let's Google
Yeah,
that.
Right
they were
in.
delicious, you know. I mean, I was like, if I ever went back to smoking anything, it would be that.
If you guys can find some ginseng cigarettes
Absolutely.
for Miss
Call
Cassie,
me.
hook us up.
Yes,
Let us know.
If you can
definitely.
find
I
anything in
love my
chocolate or like mint, that'd be real good.
See,
Yeah.
Not Sherman's has a chocolate mint flavor.
Chocolate mint would be real good.
Yeah.
Chocolate mint smoke. You know, they need to come out with a cigarette that is like not stinky, that tastes good, that won't kill you, that won't piss off the people in your life.
Well,
you know
they
what I
have
mean?
the vape pens for
But
that.
that's not really smoking.
That's
That's
not
like
the
It's
same.
not the
that's like
same.
No,
yeah, I
it's
mean-
not. I mean, I've had to do that for I've used vapes before,
Oh, for
and
sure.
it's
fun.
I
when you're
like
flying.
it. It really works like if you have to stay at a relative's house
Yes.
or something, you know.
Exactly.
And you know you
Yeah.
don't want to pollute their lives with your habit.
But vape pens they missed their call. Okay, I see where people that smoke grab a vape pen and that's just perfect for them, right?
Mhm.
But now they've got all these delicious flavors, right? And they don't really taste like smoking at all. It's become a
Right.
different experience. See, vaping should be the anti-snack for people that are overweight.
See, if I want
So
something,
instead of
if I
having,
want
like,
a
a cupcake-
flavored smoke, I get one of those water hookahs.
Yeah.
Right, but
Which,
I mean,
you know, because
if you were
then it's
trying
That's
to,
just
pretty
for
much
the
what it is.
flavor.
That's
Right.
that's
Right.
what they're trying
but
to be.
you can't walk around with a hookah.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, the little portable water hookahs you get are basically an e-cig,
Oh,
I know what
and they're
I see.
disposable.
But I mean,
500 nits.
imagine if you had
They're
a,
lovely. I used them to help me quit smoking.
yeah. But I mean, if you had like a cupcake problem and you know
Yeah.
you were tearing down the cupcakes and the chocolate bars like I do, you know, if that was a problem on your boyish figure, you could take one of those pens and take cupcake and flavor and just eat that all day and you're good.
Mm.
See, I don't think they should be about the nicotine. They should be about the sugar.
Interesting.
You know, I just
Yeah.
bake at home when I want sugar. I mean, I made
Yeah,
these,
I'm usually too
these
busy for that shit.
parfaits for breakfast the other
Those are
day
delicious. Yeah.
with like whipped topping
Yeah.
and
Mm.
Yeah. Do you want to spend the night at my
blackberries
house?
and
Right.
brandied cherries.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
I've got
That sounds
room. Okay,
delightful.
just face upstairs. Just wake up, make something to eat.
Yeah,
and I'll be
my
bounced.
girlfriend loves my cooking, and she's like, I am not
She
eating.
can come too.
Food
I met your
porn.
girlfriend. She's phenomenal.
Oh, isn't Lisa fun?
Yeah, I'll bet she'll wake me up just in time for the parfait. She'll be like, "Wake up! Parfait time! Snacks! Snacks! Get the fuck up!"
Oh my god,
I
yeah,
love
I've
those.
been spoiling her with the snacks. I made these what are they? Candied pecans that are just out of this world.
Dude.
They're
Jesus
so good
Christ.
warm right off the stove.
Why do you gotta act like that? You didn't bring Oreos or nothing.
I
know.
now you're all like,
and I have
No,
nothing
I got
at
candy
house.
pecans. And I made candy
That
pecans
is
for my
such a
girlfriend.
Southern
Well, we ate
thing,
them all
candy
yesterday.
pecans.
You're like, but I gave them all to my girlfriend. I didn't give you any.
I know,
Well,
you're such a
sorry.
tease, Cassie.
Shit ain't right. Shit ain't
She's in
right.
denial.
She's
She's
in
in denial. We're learning.
That ain't shit ain't right.
Oh, man.
Hey,
Okay.
now I know we've been chatting for a bit,
Yeah.
just letting it roll. Is anybody rolling along in that chat room? Questions? Comments?
We have a lot of people that are watching the show that are not in the chat room. Get your butt in the chat room, or else Miss Cassie's going to spank you. You know,
Oh.
whatever, or
Okay.
you know, any one of them can spank you. So we have Poindexter's in the chat room. We have
Oh, Katie.
Hey.
Guesticles is in the chat room. I probably
Guesticles?
Guesticles. I don't know.
That's fucking phenomenal.
you know,
Guesticles?
Yes, and Guest Sparkle, and we have DSCot _902 is in the chat room. So they're chatting away,
Is
and
Bondage Land over there?
no, not yet. So
Oh.
so basically, well, people normally shoot in about 10 minutes after the show starts. So that's what people do. So they were talking about cigarettes. They go, don't, they says, guest sparkle only smokes after sex. And someone asked in here, don't you guys talk about sex on this show? I think they're surprised we're talking about cigarettes. We have guest 517 has come into the chat room, so welcome. So people are starting to come in. Please tweet out to your friends and Facebook to your friends that we are live at this moment and on FetLife.
So who was it that says we're not talking enough about sex?
Yeah, I mean, we can.
Well, actually, it brings me to a point. I remember just how good cigarettes used to be after sex.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about during. I mean, some
Oh,
woman's
that's
going to come and
just
hand
gross.
me. Wait. Some woman walks up, hands me a smoke, a cup of coffee, and starts sucking my dick. Now that's a freaking nice girl. That is a nice girl. You got to admit, that's a nice girl.
Yeah, that would be
That is a nice girl.
I can understand.
If I came and I gave you a smoke and a glass of wine, commits to giving you some head, are you going to think I'm a jerk?
I would think you were a very nice girl.
There it is. That's exactly right. Yeah, I think smoking during sex is a wonderful thing.
Now, what do you guys think about the actual?
There's a question now.
Smoking is a fetish, though. I mean,
It is.
Smoking fetish.
It is.
I mean,
I'll be glad to put you in a gas mask and blow smoke at you.
Don't
Is there a question, Mel?
There's been some comments. Heather has come into the chat room. Welcome, Heather. Guest 571 says Nikki Nefarious is fucking hot.
Yes, she is.
Would it?
I mean, for a girl.
Yeah, for a girl.
As far as girls go, she's alright.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what do you guys out there think about the smoking fetish? Is it sexy watching somebody sucking on something, or is it about the smoke blowing out, or what is it?
And
Why
what
do
about
people like smoking fetish?
And what about like the pinups? You're seeing with the hip out and
Yes,
a cigarette,
like-
and
Oh, no,
You know.
I've got a picture of me with a cigarette, and
Oh,
I'm in my
yes.
corset, and it's
hot.
it's a very
fucking
hot
hot.
picture.
I agree.
And I
think it's
occasionally
sexy.
will do a smoking session.
Yeah.
Though I usually ask them to bring me a cigar or a cigaretto, not an actual cigarette.
Sure.
Because, I honestly do want to stay quit at this time. I mean, I haven't even recouped my voice since the fall when I quit. This is driving me nuts.
I'm loving it. It's sexy.
You're liking this horse thing?
It's like this sexy bedroom kind of, like when, you know what I'm talking about.
Bradley Summers on The Odd Couple.
No.
Oscar.
Bring me around,
sexy raspy voice. I like it. It's good. Good stuff. I don't know.
so
maybe
bad.
I'm
So bad. That whole entire purr while you talk though thing. You know what I mean? If you get gruff with it, you're right. It's kind of rough to listen to. But if you kind of throw your words out there, that little raspy. It's more like a purr than you just did it again. You just did it again.
Yes, I used to be a PBX operator, and my voice would get like this after a call. And I can't tell you how many people would come down from their desk to see who that chick was on the other end of the phone.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. It's like,
right.
So what are you wearing?
Right.
Oh, and then I had somebody tell me they thought that they had never seen who I was. They'd always dealt with me on the phone. At this time, I was a facility scheduler, and it's like you had to make nice to me to get your AV equipment.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So she comes down and she looks around the corner. She says, "You're an itty bitty little blonde thing. I thought for sure you were a rather large brunette woman."
I was pretty sure you were about to beat me up. That's terrible.
Hilarious.
Oh my god. That cracks me up though. I couldn't believe it. They were serious though. Oh, it's amazing what you can do with just your voice.
It
very
is.
much so.
It is. I hung up the phone today giggling like a schoolgirl because the person on the other end was so entirely happy. It was just really making my day. I was really trying to be like, today sucks, and I kept hearing giggle, 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 and I was like, oh, how precious is that?
That is nice.
And I'm hoping that I got the phone hung up before I went, oh, how adorable, but
Does it matter? It sounds like it made your day a little better.
Right, but it's kind of creepy when someone you don't know, calls you adorable, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I find a lot of people really take that as a compliment.
I agree.
Yeah,
Because I meet adorable people all the time.
Yeah.
Well, of course, at Not Scary Farm, I kept telling all the monsters they were adorable. But they were so freaking cute.
Oh, that's perfect.
But I know they so wanted to scare me.
Yeah.
And I felt kind of bad that they weren't scaring me. I was so tickled pink because I really thought they were, because I knew most of these kids were, probably young enough to be my kids, if not my grandkids,
That's awesome, though.
And so I have a little bit of a hard time
Poor
being
little
scared by,
Mm-hmm.
baby monsters.
Monster light.
The monster
Fair
light.
enough.
Little
Unbelievable.
monsters.
Yeah.
They were so cute, though.
I love that. I mean, and for me, I'm from the South, so everybody's got pet names. I just give pet names to everybody. Mostly because I'm really shitty with names and I'll just forget. But mostly it's inbred. It's like it's something that I just cannot help myself. I'm gonna give you a pet name.
That's perfectly okay.
How you gonna let me make that excuse and then
I just assumed that everyone was like that.
Yeah, you could have been like, yeah, me too, as opposed to no, it's just you.
It's just you.
Hey Mel, did I see the little question sign go up a little bit ago?
Guest testicles? Testicles?
I think we should all say that a few times
Gesticles.
because if we haven't spoken about sex on this show yet, I think if we all say gesticles a few times, that should cover it.
Gesticles, testicles have gotten pretty taunt.
Oh,
We've got taunt gesticles.
they said that smoking is hot in film noir, but not so much in person.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Totally.
And they're wondering if you two are having sex.
Me and Cassie?
No, you
Or
and
Cassie and
Nikki.
Ooh, Cassie and Nikki.
Now that I could get behind.
Literally?
Literally?
I'm usually in that
I'm gonna say I don't know if that's the right direction.
And no, the answer is no.
No.
That's hilarious.
And that's not like a
Oh.
no. It's a That's not like hippie muffin speak for like none of your business. But
Oh, that's funny. Technically, which Eiffel Tower over Justin, that was pretty great.
that was
He
kind
totally
of
did that.
that
Yeah,
was that was close actually.
that happened right here.
Happened right here. We got
So,
video.
Jessica's question.
It was a statement that hot film, are good. And they're talking about they go attitude. Poindexter says attitude smoking can be just plain bad. Just LA's air is bad enough. And I was just texting back with him that LA's air is not as bad as it used to be. So at least we're breathing.
I have to agree. Last time I drove over the Nevada border coming into California, it was not as brown as it used to be.
Well then.
It's because you got to have a catalytic converter and all the things that go through it. So, we've got lots of people that are watching. Please, if you're watching, please come into the chat room and come to TSR Network and let's get this party going. Whoa!
Right. Well, speaking of, we've talked about all sorts of fun stuff, and I really wish you the best of luck with the quitting smoking thing. I know it's not easy. Smoking means different things to different people. I never thought I would go back, but I never thought that I would be in a situation where that was my last resort as a crutch. But, it happens to all people, so I really, truly do wish you the best with that. I know it's not easy.
Yeah, I just kind of had to just give up, I mean, like I said, I was just not going to win here,
But I can tell you, from quitting smoking, it does make a difference.
Yeah.
It really does. It takes about 4 years for your lungs to heal.
I didn't feel bad. I was just like, agitated. Really. I mean, it wasn't like
4 years.
it wasn't like a.
Yeah, that's how long it takes before you heal the stuff.